All right, here we go. I am actually live this time. Hopefully the air conditioner in the background is not annoying those of you who tuned in. I saw that at least somebody tuned in to my ill-fated brief live stream a minute ago. So Sam on YouTube, if that was you. If you're here, if you're watching, thank you. I have no idea why OBS is giving me a hard time lately, but it is. So I wanted to do a quick impromptu live stream. Where's my audio capture redlining? Let me move this back. All right, I wanted to... Come on now. We'll try this again. I wanted to do a quick impromptu live stream. Let me drop that. And the reason for that is that I have not done any live streaming in a little while. I've been doing Hebrew live streaming, which I thought was pretty useful for me. And I came across something the other day, which I thought was actually really interesting. So let's see. Zevel, what are you doing? Why are you even awake right now? Listen, Zevel, I'm going to level with you since you're the only person in the comments right now. I don't know how many people are watching. I just needed credit for Gling, the AI editor, and just needed to put something on YouTube so that I could actually, be able to edit with first pass AI editing rather than doing it all by hand. So you can go back to sleep. This doesn't concern you. Everything's fine. Kavanagi has this thing on. Yeah, I don't know, man. So what I did, I found that somebody put online Gabriel Wyner's 625 words. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Gabriel Wyner, he wrote Fluent Forever. It's somewhere on my shelf behind me. And he says, and I think this is a great idea, he says that it's really useful to start with a basic foundation in vocabulary where you can say simple things, but you can talk about a lot of different domains that are really, really high frequency, high value words. So, Vapo, love your videos, thank you. And Silly Catboy is here saying hello, so hi. So today what I wanted to do was just go through some of these 625. I've done about half of Duolingo for Hebrew, which if you watch my video on it, there's like a fair amount, but it's not as long as a lot of the other courses. And Zevel, your circadian rhythm's messed. Sorry. All right. Penguin, first stream. See, random times surprise people. Everybody gets a new taste of this. So, Silly Catboy says, I'm currently learning Hebrew and I recently got into your channel, then this is going to be great for you. I'm going to go over some basics. Basically, what I wanted to do, I have done, like I said, about half of the Duolingo course. I've been streaming a textbook that some of you have seen as I study with it, and I thought this would be fun to just do a little diversion. So this is the list of 625 words as recommended by Gabriel Wyner. Let me, there we go. This should show up nicely on screen. Let me see how it looks on the, gotta wait for it. Yeah, okay, so you should all be able to see this. It's nice and big. 625 words. The idea is that you will learn something as you go through this. So some of these maybe aren't like culturally relevant in a way that they might be for other languages, and that's fine. You learn that as you go through and translate these words, and you just start with a foundation here. So I'm going to make sure that I can see all of you. Zevel's at 50 days at Duolingo Italian. The question is, how many units have you done? But definitely keep up the work. So I'm looking at the 625 words. The person who put this online on Reddit has added a few words, which is fine. So they're at like 700. But I thought it'd be nice to go through this and just say, like, do I know these? What are they? And that's really, all I'm going to do. It'll be helpful for people, I hope, to see what these 625 are and how this kind of can be used. And then also, I'm going to fill in some gaps in my knowledge. But I thought I can do that by myself, or I can do that with a community. I see Tino has a lot to say here. Okay. Hey, Jones, love your videos. Something quirky about my Dutch that you'd like to mention? Uh-oh. English R's. Yeah, okay. I love that. Thank you. Zevel, 7 units. Okay, in 50 days. You got to kick up the pace, man. All right, so let's go through this. You all should be able to see these. They've organized this. Again, this is a random thing I found online. It's 625 words that Gabriel Wyner thinks are important. He's got his reasoning why. This is some random person on Reddit has shared this. You can find this on the R Hebrew subreddit if you're interested. And some of them have Nikud, some of them don't. So I'm going to go through the English side. I'm sort of covering the screen here, so I'm not looking at the Hebrew side. And I'm just going to say, like, what do I know? And where do I need to fill in information? So all of these are organized. You have different sort of groupings here. You can see clothing and locations and colors and so on. By the way, if you are learning all of this, the science is very clear that it is not as effective to learn groupings like this together as it is to learn one from each of these groups at a time. So if you take, like, an animal, transportation, a location, clothing, and a color and a verb, and you put them all in a sentence, that's going to be better for memorizing those than trying to memorize a list of colors or a list of locations. Dusseldorf says, any advice for learning Russian? Pay attention to case marking. That's, I don't know. It's I mean, it's a European language. Pay attention, honestly, pay attention to loanwords from French and from other European languages, because there's a lot of freebies that are there if you're paying attention. All right. So I'm going to go through these. Dog, kelev. So we got what? Dog, cat, fish, bird, cow, pig, mouse, horse. Wing, so that's a part of an animal. And animal. So dog, kelev, cat, chatul, fish, dog. Insert joke here about dogs and fishes. Bird, we have tzipor. Cow, para. Yep, okay. Pig, chazir. Mouse, achbar. Yes. My mnemonic is a little mouse saying Allahu Akbar, which is, it helps me remember it. Horse, sus, wing, should be kanaf. Yeah, I always see that. So if you're familiar with the Siddur, it'll have like kanfe and like all sorts of like various construct state pieces, but kanaf. And it's got the full nikud with the dagesh there. Okay, an animal would be chaya, right? He has chaya or Baal Chaim. Zevel, somebody tell me something about Baal Chaim when that's used. Let's see. Any learning Arabic, should you add Hebrew at the same time because they're Semitic? Buffon, if you add Hebrew at the same time, you're going to see some super interesting patterns that will help reinforce. You're also going to see a bunch of things that just kind of you could find yourself confused. I find with a different script and a totally different phonology that it's doable. They feel different, but then you see these patterns. So like thelej and sheleg are very close. Those are the words for like snow. But if you find that you're getting burnt out from it, just focus on one and focus on another, and you should be fine. I like doing like a 30,000 foot overview of language families, but I don't necessarily always speak them well at the end of that. So take that for what it's worth. Silly Catboy said, I've learned so many random Hebrew words from my Siddur. Yeah, there's a lot where you're like, kanaf. Okay, I know that. All right, so Baal Chaim is interchangeable, like master of living. I love it. I love that that's a word for animal. I know from Yiddish, wilde chaya, right, like a wild animal. So, all right, let's go to transportation, which is tachbura. Okay, yes, tachbura. Okay. Train, we have rakevet, plane, matos. I learned the verbs that go with it at the same time, and so those are a little, they kind of, it's hard to pick one or the other because they kind of interfere with one another. So matos, 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 matos. Car, I learned from Duolingo mechonit, which is like in Italian and whatever else, where it's like machine. It's like a little machine. There's also auto here. Okay. So auto. Do you say auto or auto? So tell me where the stress is on. Is it auto? Auto? Auto. Auto? Auto. Which one? Maybe I should just say mechonit. Truck, masa'it. Fun fact, this is related to lifting things up. So like noseh, like a subject, or like there's sort of a nun mem kind of thing going on with a ton of words. I learned that from How the Hebrew Language Grew, which is a great book here that I don't know if it's still in print. Okay, so masa'it is like a picker-upper. Bicycle, ofanaim, bus, autobus, right? Silly Cabba says, I struggle with remembering vocab from Duolingo. If you're using Duolingo for Hebrew, then you will, because you do not see it nearly as much as you do in other languages like French, and they do not have audio and everything, so you are getting way, way less audio and way less repetition of material, which is why I'm doing a little like, let's see what words I know here. There is a Anki deck for Hebrew, which has everything spoken. I supplement the Duolingo Hebrew with the Duolingo Hebrew Anki deck, and I found that it's really good, except for, I don't know if I messed it up or if they just aren't there, but the verbs are just not there for the most part beyond all verbs, but everything else is there. Okay. Oto. Oto, like it's a loan word with a stress from the first syllable. Okay. All right, where do we have bus, autobus, boat, sira, ship, sfina? Anybody want to tell me the difference between a boat and a ship? I would be grateful. My thinking is it's like a size difference, whether it has sails or not. I mean, I was not super clear on this in English, so this has been something that I've struggled with in Hebrew. But I have sort of memorized that boat is sira and ship is sfina, but okay. I don't know when I would actually use one, what I would point to. Like maybe a little boat with rowboats, I would say a sira. I don't know. Tire, I do not know. I never learned that. That is, if it's in Duolingo, I haven't gotten there yet. So let's see. Tamig. Tamig. How am I going to remember Tamig? So it's what? Tzadi Mem Yud Gimel. Tamig. There's not a lot, like, not a lot of phonological similarity with English words there, so I'm not sure that I could easily come up with a mnemonic. It sounds a little like bracelet, right? Like tamid. But I don't know. Tamig. just trying this right now is actually also, I think, going to help, but you know, I have to revisit it down the line. I did this in part so I could actually highlight which ones I want to come back to. Can I do this? Yes. Okay. Tamig. Gasoline should be delek. Yes, delek, or he has benzene. Okay, easy. Engine is manoa. Yes, manoa. Okay. Let's see. Train. Train ticket. Kartis. Yeah, kartis rakevet. Okay, and transportation tachbora. So far, I'm doing great. We got 27 words. There's one that I have to go back and learn. It's tamig. So can't believe you missed my three other 30-second long live streams. There was no video. OBS was messing with me. I don't know what the problem is. All right, so location. So location is a place. That's makom. Also, hamakom is the omnipresent. City, ir. Capital city should be ir bira, right? House, bait. Apartment, dira. Same in Yiddish, by the way. Street, rachov, right? Yes, rachov. Like rachov Dizengoff. Road or way, I'm guessing that's derech that they want. Let's see. No one uses benzene. Okay. Intellectualize says it's a size difference. Okay. Let's see. I'm just taking a look here. Language learning I have no mnemonic. I just know it. That's a good thing. Penguin of Space. That is a great way to be. I use mnemonics when it doesn't. I actually don't like mnemonics. I think they're dumb, but they work. And so I'm infuriated by the fact that I don't like them and I think they're dumb, but they do in fact work. So, you know, I try to come up with mnemonics for things that I know I'm going to struggle with, like tamig, which I'm just saying again to say, I'm still trying to come up with a mnemonic for it because that will, I know I'm going to struggle with it. Okay, where was I? Road or way, so derech, like derech eretz. What is this also? Kvish? Somebody can tell me about kvish. So you remember when I Google mapped Dizengoff Street. Okay, neighborhood. Shchuna from, shchuna. Okay. Shchuna. Airport, I learned from Duolingo Stay Teufa, but there's another word for it. but that's what they have here. Stay Theophas. That's fine. So stay Sadeh, I think, is a field, so it's literally like an airfield. Train station should be Tachanat Rakevet. Yes. Bridge, Gesher, Kol Haolam Kulo Gesher Tsar Meod. To quote Rabbi Nachman of Breslov. And the main thing is not to fear at all. Okay, so hotel should be, I learned Malon or Beit Malon. Misada is restaurant. Farm is like the present tense, but with different vowels. So Chava. Chava. Okay, so not Hove. Chava. Is that Chava? Yeah, Chava. Okay. And with a different stress, it's Eve. Okay. Court. Beit Din historically and religiously, but Beit Mishpat in modern Hebrew, where Mishpat is a sentence both in terms of court and words and stuff. I always love that. It's the same in English, a sentence and a sentence. School, Beit Sefer, right? Yes. Okay, a book house. Office is Misrad. I am killing this. Okay, room, cheder. And then cheder. Yeah, and then construct state is chadar, like chadar ochel, chadar shena, chadar. Okay, salon. We got it. We got this. Town is ayara. Oh, he's got yeshuv. Okay, yeshuv is fine. I'll memorize that as well. From the same root, that means to sit. University, borrowed word, that should be easy. Universita. Penguin of space is also because you're learning French, which is similar to English. French is fun, but I had a lot of early exposure to French as a child, and I actually find it harder to memorize. It's like I can passively understand a lot, but it's really hard to produce stuff. And one of the things I have to do is really focus on the false friends, the false cognates. So like, like inspect and control, for instance. Like, I want contrôler to control. And then I want to say something like inspecter or something when the right word is actually contrôler. That's my point for French. All right, we're almost at 50. Club, I should know because I tried to join the Piece of Hebrew Club. It still hasn't worked out, but we're getting there, but I don't remember. Moadon. I don't know that one. Moadon. Okay, bar, freebie. Park, freebie. Camp. I should have known this. Machane. Universita, intellectualize, thank you. I always get my stress wrong. Universita. All right, so we're past the 50 mark. We're gaining on it. Store or shop is a chanut. Let me put camp. I should have remembered this, but I didn't, so let me highlight that for myself. So machane. Chanut, theater, teatron, library, sifriya, hospital, beit cholim, like the Ziekenhaus, since somebody mentioned Dutch earlier. Church is like a meeting, like a entering place, right? Knessia? Yes, okay. Market. Shuk. So for whoever asked about studying Arabic and Hebrew at the same time, there's some freebies. All right, country. I always want to say Eretz because they say USA, but Medina, which is like a city in Arabic, right? Yes, Medina. Okay, building, binyan, ground, karkas, space, the final frontier. Halal, I don't know that one, and I really need to learn how to say the entire intro to Star Trek in Hebrew. Because why not? Bank should be bank. Yeah, okay. This is an interesting thing. They must have just put it through Translate, because one of the things Gabriel Wyner does is he says when it's an ambiguous word like bank, in this case it could be a financial institution or it could be the side of a river, that you should learn both. So I don't know what the other one is, but we'll see. And we don't even have rivers and stuff in our locations here. Zevel. That is really dark, but I also don't know that word in Hebrew. So, all right, location, makom, mikomot. Honestly, here's another thing. You should have the plurals here, because they're not always what you might expect. So, okay, this is just somebody automatically generated it using Google Translate, and that's fine. Okay, so clothing. That's lovesh is to wear. Lilbosh is that so? Libasha. Halbasha. Is that the clothing? No. Okay. I'll just, you know what? Let's make clothing one of them that I'll look up later. Hat should be kova. It's a cover. Dress, simla. So for my mother-in-law, if you're watching this is your code word for the day, simla. Suit, khalifa, from change of clothes. So khalufa is I'm putting stress on the wrong syllable, but khalufa is a alternative. Khalifa is a change of clothes, which is a suit. Okay, skirt, chatzait. Shirt is chulza. Yes, t-shirt, I always want to say chulza T, but they have chulza ktsara. Okay, pants, michnasaim. So that's two entering words. So we had knisiya and michnasaim. Those are related. Pants and churches, related words. I see many people learn that some plurals are regular the hard way by trying to make the plural of egg. Yeah. Okay, pants, michnasaim, shoes, na'al, na'alaim, socks, garbaim, right? So gorev, ani gorev, garbaim. Pocket is keys, because that's where you put your keys. That's my mnemonic. Coat, meil. I'm conjuring a mental image of a electric eel in a trench coat. So let me see if that was, yeah, meil. Okay, so my mnemonics work. Stain, I don't know. I should know. Ketem. Macchiato. Ketem. Okay, clothing. Is this levosh? Okay. This is unusual nikud here for modern Hebrew. All right, colors. I can do this. Red, adom, green, yarok, blue, light or dark. Okay, blue is kahol, and then they have bahir and kehe. Okay. Yellow, tzachov, tzahubim, tzahubot. Somebody can tell me if that's how people say it, or you could just say tzahuvim. Let's see. Brown, chom, right? Like hot brown, cham chom. That's definitely my mnemonic. Pink, varod. Yes. Okay. Orange, katom. Yes. Black, shahor. I know this because the feminine is a very difficult word for native English speaker. It's shahora. White, lavan, bekachol. Gray is related to ash, so it's afor. Yes. So it's like ashy. And color is tseva. Okay, tseva. Let's see. Gadim. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't need to remember this. I couldn't think of beged. Gadim. Okay. So aron gadim is your closet. I didn't need to memorize that other weird word for clothing. That's like weird. Okay, people. We have anashim. So son, ben, daughter, bat, mother, ima, father, abba, parent, hore. Yes. Baby, tinok, tinoket. Man, gever. Historically, ish, woman, isha, brother. I got these. Ach, sister, achot, which looks like the feminine plural of brother, which is weird. Let's see. Family, mishpacha, mishpucha in English and Hebrew. I mean Yiddish. Grandfather, saba. Grandmother, safta. Let me know if there's difference for paternal or not. Husband, baal, from the old word for like master. Wife should be ish, like woman. Isha. King, melech, queen, malka, prime minister. No clue, and that's really topical this week. So what do we have here? We have rosh memshala. Okay, rosh memshala. President, nasi, like Yehuda Nasi, Yehuda the president, which is related to Masa'it, so the president in a truck. Okay. Neighbor, shachen. So like shechuna is where your shchanim live. Boy, yeled, girl, yalda, child, yeled. Okay. Adult, mevugar. Okay. Human. Ben Adam. Yes. Or Ben Enosh. Okay. Friend. Chaver. Okay. Victim, korban, right? Is that, yeah, like the old word for the sacrifice? Okay. Player, Misachek? No, Sachkan. It's like actor as well, Sachkan. So like soccer player, is that Sachkan? Somebody let me know. I see Silly Capper left a joke. All right, fan, which I didn't know, is O'Hare. 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 I bet people probably say fan too, don't they? Crowd, don't know that one. Kahal. I love it. All right. So Kahila is community. Kahal is a crowd. I love it. So like assemblage, I've seen that. Silly Capo, you've seen that in the Siddur. Chaver. Yair said chaver. Did I say chaver like I'm speaking Yiddish again? Okay. Person, ish, or yeah, ben adam. All right, let's go. Professions. I have. This is not the words that I knew for this. So let's see. Mishrot or tafkidim. Tafkid is a role. That's what I learned it as. And I see, yes, you say sachkan kadoragel. Love it. Okay. Teacher, more. You say that when you're benching. Student, talmid or student? Yes, okay. Student, is that like, or is it student? Somebody let me know if that's university students. Lawyer should be orech din. Doctor, no, rofe. Okay. Patient. This has chole, so that's a sick person or a patient. That seems. Somebody tell me if you ever say patient. It sounds very Yiddish. Waiter is a meltzar. Secretary is a what? Maskir? Yes, maskir. All right. Priest. Komer. Okay. Komer. Police should be policeman shoter, and so mishtara is the police. Policeman. Yeah. 1, 2. Army chayal. Tzava. Soldiers chayal. Warrior. Lochem. Notice how the vowels are different. Okay. Artist is a Oman? Like Oman? Amen. Amen. Okay. I need to remember that with the right vowels, if those are the right vowels. Only 70-year-old doctors say patient. Okay. Okay. Writer, sofer. Author, I would just say sofer, but what do we have? Mechaber. So that is to author something, right? And a PL verb made as a noun now. Also related to friend, chaver. Okay, manager. Menahel. You guide the process. That makes sense. Reporter, I would have said itonai, but they have katav, so that's to write something down. Okay, actor, actress, sachkan, sachkanit, work, avodah, job, avodah, mishra. Okay, I'll put that there too. The ones I don't know, even if these aren't right, I can go back and look them up more. Oman. All right, society. That's chevra. So that's also another friend-based word here. Religion, dat, I'm guessing. Yes. Heaven. Kind of a weird choice here. Gan Eden. All right, sure. We'll give it partial credit. Hell. Gehinnom. Okay, sure. I'm not even going to bother with these. Death. Mavet. Those are not the right vowel. That's what I thought. The vowels there said amen. It's Oman, right? Omen, Oman, Oman. This is an artist who's just said a bracha. So, Oman. Okay. Medicine, the field of, that's refuah. Refuah shlema. Okay. Money. We got some errors in here. Kesef, historically from silver. Okay. Dollar, bill. What do we have? If it's by the shore, it goes show. Okay. Shtar kesef. Okay. It's like the star of the show. Okay. Shtar kesef. Marriage. Nesuim. Wedding. What does he have here? Chatuna. Okay. That's fine by me. Team. Kvutza. That's group. Team is tsevet. You can't fool me. Mavet. Oman. Mavet. Mavet is a Segolite word, penultimate stress. Thank you, Yair. Mavet. I keep saying death. This is very dark. Okay, Mavet. Ethnicity, race, or nationality. I'll be sure to use these all the time. Motza etni. So you're where you come from ethnically. Motza etni versus Geza versus Leom. Somebody tell me what to say there. Shtar, Kesef. You just say shtar. That makes sense to me. So I can, well, I'll just leave it. I'll remember that. Shtar. The dollar bill is the star of the show. Okay. Sex, the act. Okay. That's yachase. Somebody tell me what people actually say. Okay. Sports teams are kfutsa and work teams are tsevet. That is actually incredibly helpful. I know kfutsa is like group theory in mathematics has that, and like support groups have kfutsa. And I knew tsevet as a work team, so that's really good. And also a rescue team, right? Nationality is leom, so like ben leomi, right? Like international ben leomi. Okay. It's originally kusbara. The za assimilates to za because of following voiced b. That makes sense. Kusbara. Okay. Cool. Somebody tell me how to refer to the act of making love. I see yachase min, which is like what, sexual relations. That's fine. Min and sex. That seems easy to remember. Gender, min. So type or what do we have? Migdar. I'll put that there as well. I don't know. I'm just gonna highlight that one. Murder, retzach. It's Segolet. Can't fool me. Murderer, rotzeach. Murderer. Here come the rotzeach. Murderer. Prison, bitkale. Technology, I just don't know. Technologia, okay. Technologia, somebody tell me the stress. I'm going through here. Too early, hello. Energy, I'm going to guess it's a loan word. Energia, that's what they have here. War, milchama, got it. Peace, shalom. Attack is, I don't know, tkifa. Or, okay, litkof. Tkifa is the noun, litkof is the verb. Tkifa. Okay, so I suffered an attack, a tkifa. Election. Very relevant right now. Bechirot. So like bachar, to choose. Bechirot, your choosings. Love it. Similar. Ronnie says bet kele. Okay. Magazine. Newspaper. Iton. Yes. Poison. Don't know. Ral. So that's like bad with a lamed, right? Ral. Okay. Ral. It's bad for you. Okay. Gun, I actually don't know. Ekdach? Ekdach. I love this language. Ekdach. It sounds like you're ekdach. All right. Sport is sport. Exercise. Pfft, don't start me lying. I should have learned this from Duolingo. What is it? Hit amalut. So hit ani mitamel. Okay. Train myself like a camel. Mitamel. Okay. Bal. Kadur. Game. Mischak. Okay. Price. Mechir. Don't know that, so I gotta learn it. Contract. Definitely didn't know that. I was gonna say ketuba. Jose. So far I'm doing all right. Okay. Drug. Don't know. Oh, I did know that. Terufa versus Sam. So I'm gonna. Well, I didn't know it well enough. Sign. I'm gonna say Sayem, right? Like Siman. Siman Tov. Mazel Tov. Okay. Science. Mada. Torah umada. God, they just straight up put this here. And those are two, but there's others. So this should have just been Hashem, right? Like that would be the easiest way to do this. Art. Omanut. Which, from Oman, which I have to remember. Band. You guys couldn't just borrow band? Lahaka? Okay, fine. Song. Shir. Instrument. Is going to be like Kli Musica or something, right? Oh my god, I was almost right. Kli Nagi. Nagina. Kli nagina. Clean nagina sounds like you cleaned it really well. Is it clean? Oh man, it's clean nagina. Music. Musica. Or it looks like he's got musica. Movie should be seret because it's like film, and art is omanut. Art, omanut. Oh, you have handgun, long gun. So an ekdach is just a handgun, and a long gun is a, what is that? Rove. Rove, like you rove, the plains as you're a cavalryman. Okay, we're at almost 200. I should have gone faster. I need to cook dinner. Kaio Code said, how does this spreadsheet work? I got this from the internet, man. This is, I think somebody plugged in 625 words from Gabriel Wyner, put in a Google spreadsheet, had Google automatically translate, and just ran with it. I think that's what happened. I downloaded it, and I'm just highlighting stuff that I don't know. I'm going to do a few more, and then I may have to call it a night and come back to this with a surprise, randomly timed live stream. Maybe I'll do my regularly scheduled Sunday live stream. We'll see what happens. But I don't know that I can get through all 600 of these and cook dinner. I was being too optimistic, and I talk too much in between. Beverages. Mashkaot. So mashke is a beverage. Mashkaot. I always forget that. Mashke. 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 I feel like I'm mashing something like I think of smoothies or something, like you mash. Mashke. So coffee, cafe, tea, te, wine, yain. Okay. Beer, bira. These are all like loanwords, aren't they? Juice, meats, water, maim. And I know maim muzganim is what I like. Milk, chalav, beverage, mashke. So far, so good. You can tell where my heart is. It's with food. Mazon. So thanks for haaretz ve'ala mazon. Egg, beitza, plural, beitzim. Cheese, gvina, bread, lechem, soup is matok? No, marok. I think of Moroccan soups, but I'll still highlight that because I always forget Marok gezer. Cake is uga. Chicken is of. Basar of. Pork is basar chazir. Is chazir. Okay. Beef is basar bakar, which sounds like a Klingon name or something. Apples, tapuchim. Potatoes, tapuchim tapuchei adama. Get my construct state together. Come on. Banana. Get my stress together. Orange. Tapuz. Lemon. Limon. Corn. I wouldn't know. Tiras. Now, is tiras corn like grains, or is tiras corn like maize, like corn on the cob? Somebody please tell me, and I will do this. So I said, mashke is a normal word, not old-timey, and you guys are arguing about it. What should I say? Maim mugazim. Oh, have I been saying Maim? Like Maim Bialik. Maim mugazim. Nobody says her name Maim. She's like Noam Chomsky. Rice, orez, oil, shemen, right? Yeah. Seed, zera. Okay, seed. Knife, sakin, because when somebody goes to stab you, sakin. Spoon is kaf or kapit, from cupping your palm, which is also being bent over, so hazokefa kfufim. Fork, mazleg, plate, salachat. I'm on a roll here. Mug, sefel, glass or cup should be kos. Breakfast, arochat boker, the most important meal of the day. Lunch, arochat tzachoraim. Dinner, arochat erev. Sugar, sukar, salt. Melach? Yes. Pepper, pilpel. Bottle, bakbuk, which sounds like an onomatopoeia. Bakbuk. And food is ochel. Okay, or mazon. Let's keep going. I'm almost done. Drinks are also referred to as shtia. Okay, that's helpful. Shtia. Yeshli is mandvar. Okay. Usually say soda for soda. All right. And good. I got corn like corn on the cob. Perfect. Tiras. All right. I wonder what the etymology of that is, but I'm not going to look it up because I'm on a roll and I want to make 300 before I go. Okay, home, bait, table, shulchan, chair, kisei, like throne. Yeah, bed, mita, dream, chalom. In Yiddish, zisse chaloimis, sweet dreams. Window, chalon. Those are rough right by one another. Okay, door, delet, bedroom, cheder shena, kitchen, mitbach, okay. Bathroom, sherutim. No, what do we have? Cheder ambatya. Ambatya from Greek. Pencil, we've taken a pivot here. Iparon and ifronot, right? Is that what? Can tell me some of the plural. It's iparon and ifronot or something? Does the pay go? Does the pay go fey? Pen is an 8. Photograph mitzalem. No, it's tatzlum or tmuna, which is like a picture. Soap, sabon. That's borrowed just like it is in every other language. Book, sefer, which historically is a scroll. Page should be amud and then daf if it's one side. Yes, key. Miftoach. It's got poteach, like to open. Mafteach. Chadar and construct state. I'm going to get there. Iparon and efronot. Thank you, Yair. Paint should be something to do with tseva. It's tseva. Okay. So color and paint are the same. Letter. I'm guessing this is like to write a correspondence, which would be a michtav, but otherwise it's an ot or otiot. They put michtav there. Note is petek, like what... this says he'ara. I don't know about that. I don't know that word, so I will highlight it and learn it. Wall is Kier, because my mnemonic is the former mayor of Dijon, Monsieur Kier, throwing the drink he was named for, the Kier, against a wall. Getting too drunk, partying. Newspaper, we've already seen this one elsewhere, didn't we? And it's Iton. Paper, Neyar. Okay, Neyar. Floor, Ritzpa, that's where you drop your Ritz crackers. Ceiling, Tikra, you hope that it stays above you. Tikra, whatever. Roof, Gag. Yes. Pool, Brera. No, Brecha. What's a Brera? Do I even... Brecha. Easy for me to say. Lock. Man'ul. Seems related to shoe, if you ask me. I don't know. It's got nun, ein, lamed. Okay, telephone. Garden, gina, or they have gan here, but I've learned gina. Yard should be chatzer. Needle, never learned. It's machat. Think about heating a needle and piercing. So machat, okay. Bag is teak, like teak gav, a backpack. Teak. Box, kufsa. Yes, gift, matana. I'm on a roll here again. Card, kartis, ring is tabat. And a tool is, they have kli, which is like a utensil. So you can have, machshir, and also kli avodah, that kind of thing. So, okay. So far, so good. Brera is an alternative. So brera or brecha. Whatever comes out of my throat should work for a pool. We're going to go through electronics, which I don't know. Clock is a shaon. All right, so let's see. See, look, they talk about tool here. They have kli, but then you have machshirei chashmal. So electronic machshirim. Machshirei chashmal. Clock is shaon. Lamp, menorah. I love this language. Fan. What is this? Me'avrer. So that sounds like it's a PL verb that then becomes nominative, and it's like mezig avir kind of thing. So, okay, me'avrer. Okay, cell phone, nayad or telephone nayad. Tell me what people actually say. There's this. Maybe shoes are locked on your feet. I love it. So machat. What did I say? What did I say before? Where was I saying machat? Needle. Machat. Okay, machat. Network. Reshet. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Okay, reshet. Computer is machshiv, right? Yes, machshev. You think. Program. I want to say like tochnit or something. Tachna. Tachna machshir. Okay, tachna machshir. Okay, tachna machshir. Laptop. Oh, I didn't highlight it. Laptop. Do people just say laptop? Yeah. No one says. Kot. Say tik. Okay. Laptop. Machshev nayad. I feel like that's probably not what people say. Masach. Screen. I knew that one. Camera. It's like Salem, Silem, Matslama, Matslama. Okay, Matslema. I gotta get the vowels right. Matslema. Television, televizia, radio. We're good. Okay, body parts covers 300, so I'm gonna get started there, and then I'll go to nature maybe next time, because I do have to make dinner. Body is your goof, yeah? Some people have goofy bodies. What can I say? And for them, you say meshaneh abriot, right? That's the bracha when you see. Anyway, an unusual, whatever. Goofy. Head is rosh. Neck, I never learned. That is. What is that? Tsa'ar. Somebody let me know. How weird does it sound to Israelis when diaspora Jews use menorah instead of Chanukia on Hanukkah? Somebody else can answer that for me. Face, panim, right, which is weirdly plural. I love it. Beard. It's like old. It's like. Oh, it's like zaken, but not. What is it? Zakan. Okay. You have an old on your face. On your faces. Let's see. She'ar is your hair. No, se'ar. Say R. If you have a lot of hair like a pirate, you might say R. Okay. I, ein, mouth, P, pay, like the letter. Then what's I thought of P? I thought of P is your nose over your mouth, right? Okay, pay. Lips, safa, that's also language, right? And sfatayim, because it's two of them. All right. Nose, af, okay. Tooth or teeth should be Shanaim, right? Shane and Shanaim. Ear, Ozen, right? I'm tired of listening to those Ozempic ads with my ear. Okay, teardrop. Never knew. Dima. Tongue, lashon, like lashon hara. Stomach or belly, beten. If I eat a boten, I put it in my beten. Okay, got this. Let's see. Back should be gav. Toe, etzba, like your fingers. What is... Okay, bohen. Somebody tell me if that's correct, or if that's like a verb or something. Shein and Shanaim. Silly Catboy says it's in the last line of the Amidah, but which... I missed what you were referring to. Finger, etzbah. Foot should be kaf regel, like the palm of your leg. Yes, kaf regel. Hand, yad. Leg, regel. Arm, zeroa. Which I think historically both there wasn't a distinction between like hand and arm, and there's two words that mean the same thing, but whatever. Zeroa. Shoulder, I did not know. Katef. Bohen or etzba. Okay, bohen. All right. I am going to finish this up with lev, which is heart. And remember that I was at 316 because it is time for me to go. 316, that's 613 backwards. It's my mnemonic for this. Sunday, I'm going to try and finish these out on the live stream and then go back to a variety of different things. But it's time for me to wrap up. It is time for me to wake the baby from nap time. So what is that? Mit horaire? No, that's wake myself. Somebody can leave me in the chat what it is. And yeah, I'm going to say thank you all. And this is all just so I can get a free credit for AI first pass editing. So I do have a video coming out soon. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your night. Zevel, go back to sleep. You shouldn't even be here. And all of you, thank you for your time. If you can make it, I'm going to try to do this on Sunday sometime. If not, I might just randomly live stream. And thank you all for everything. And yeah, love it. Talk to you all soon. I'm just happy to be back on the stream, and I'm going to come back later. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a wonderful rest of your week for those of you who observe Shabbat Shalom, and I'll see everybody sometime soon. If I can end the stream. Here we go.